So let me know if you guys can see the deck, okay?
Yes, we can.
Great. So Kunji is all about disrupting the asset management paradigm. And when we say asset management, the first thing that comes to mind are like crypto asset management, because that is the industry we belong to. So crypto hedge funds of course deliver very high returns because of the active portfolio management services they offer, but they are also restricted in terms of there is a minimum investment requirement and there's a lock-in PPA which can be long. And of course, hedge funds being a black box, there can be catastrophes like AAC, Aramita, etc. that keep happening over a period, time again, which have resulted in eroding billions of dollars of investors' wealth.
Anurag, I think your voice is a bit unclear. I think so. It's too far away.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, it's clear right now.
Okay, so at times they have, they also end up eroding billions of dollars of investors' wealth because of their black box nature. So what is so definitely crypto hedge funds are not for retail investors. So what is there for retail investors? DeFi yield-based platform which offer returns between 4 to 10, max 20%, not enough. Trading on your own, 81% of crypto traders end up losing a median of 48% of their capital which they deploy as per a BIS report. So what is there no active portfolio management service for retail investors which they can use to invest in risk-adjusted, high-return kind of a product. And we believe it's a time for a change, right? And the change is Kunji. So Kunji is a decentralized platform that connects asset managers with liquidity providers and investors. These guys, they offer active portfolio management services that run on thesis-based long and short investment strategies. So what we enable is, you can say quote unquote hedge funds for retail investors without any regulatory ambiguity. And what I would like to highlight here, if I have to draw an analogy, we are to crypto hedge funds what Uber is to emo service. So why Kunji? Why is it so great? We offer best of both the worlds. So high returns that are made possible because of active portfolio management like hedge funds, and we also offer transparency, full transparency, full control of custody, very like pervasiveness like DeFi. And unlike both, there is no socialization of returns. And there is no socialization of returns because of this innovative mechanism that we have, which we call as synchronized investment strategy orchestration. I don't think I'm presenting now, right?
Yeah.
Hello? Yeah.
Yes, now screen is not visible.
Yeah, so guys, if you could just make me a presenter again, please. Really appreciate it.
First, you are mute if you are trying to say something.
Yes, Anurag, you can actually, so you can present right now.
Okay. So, I was talking about no socialization of return, and that is possible because of this very innovative mechanism that we have, which we call as CISO, Synchronized Investment Strategy Orchestration, which enables users to invest any amount they want at any time they want, exit at any time they want, and make it very pervasive, very flexible, and most importantly, it also ensures that there is no regulatory ambiguity. We don't infringe any hedge fund regulations or anything here. And of course, I spoke about high returns earlier. So how do we do it, or how we are planning to do it? So in these kind of platforms, of course, you would realize that it's very difficult if you're opening both the sides together, and there would be unknown asset managers to come in, and they might not have that patience, they might not have that skill, they might not deliver the returns that you want. So it becomes difficult. So what we have done is we have built an in-house team that is going to serve as the first asset manager on this platform, which will set a benchmark and create an attractive proposition for the future asset managers coming in. And why? Because due to our expertise, the proprietary risk management and portfolio allocation models that we have deployed, this team has achieved 190%, in fact 195% returns and 204% alpha over Bitcoin in last 12 months of crypto winter. So this is the kind of numbers that we're talking about. Our business model is very simple: 25% commission, charged and settled quarterly. Revenue is distributed between asset managers, taking participants, and protocol treasury. Coming to when we talk about staking, of course, there's a token and KNJ. So the purpose of this token is to ensure that we generate that kind of TVL growth, the community participation in the governance process, which also means that there is no free lunch, there are no free airdrops. So the distribution and emission of this token will be directly proportional to the TVL that we are going to generate on the platform. Of course, there's staking, and staking by participants, they get 20% of the protocol revenue. There's also staking from the asset managers. Asset managers will have to stake, and that will be proportional to the the AUM or TVL they would be allowed to manage. So if you want to manage $1 billion, of course you're going to stake more tokens compared to the one who wants to manage $10 million. So our tokenomics is totally directed towards enabling a community-led governance, community-led growth, and this is how it is. And we make sure that the tokens are released and vested as in how the TVL grows on the platform. Talking about traction, we have seen great numbers even now. So we have a 10,000 plus Discord coming, around 5,000 on Twitter. Excuse me. We already have, as I said, data to show returns which will attract investors, and we have 25,000 plus wallets already in the wait list. And most importantly, we have now 16 large partnerships and collaborations already established. And you can see the names. So we have partnerships with guys like Arbitrum, GMX, Gains, Kyberswap, and so on. We have made enough progress, so we are already on testnet. We have been audited. We are planning to launch the token in the coming 2 months, by 28 July or so. That is the time frame we are looking at. So we already have finalized our market makers and the launch pad, and that is something which we could discuss with people who are interested in. Going forward, our main objective remains that we want to be one of the fastest growing protocol to reach 100 million TVL, and that is what is our aim. Our founding team is also very experienced, diverse experience in building and scaling startups and teams. So I am Anurag. I am the founder. I look after functions like marketing, strategy, fundraise, and product here. Vivek looks after asset management, token engineering, and also on the product. Hari is more on the finance and regulatory side. We have a solid, world-class dev team in place, which has not only designed but executed and built this project in a very fast time frame. And this is our ask, $1.5 million. We are looking at safe, but we are open to safe plus token bonds. So questions, guys.
Thank you.